Hey, namaste, how are you? So, today's vlog is all about changes, and that's because I'm going through so many changes in my personal life, and it's important for me to be able to share these changes with the Alta Love community. I've just come back from my first yoga and self-love retreat, and I called it Diving Deep, and we really did dive deep. There was so much clearing and healing that happened, and also so much high-level bliss and ecstasy that I feel like I've almost been through like some portal wormhole, and I have come out the other side basically feeling empowered and able to stay in my integrity and really in a blessed way be able to move through these changes with relative ease and awareness. And that's loving awareness as well. And that's not to say that changes don't bring up heartache, that changes aren't bittersweet and poignant. It's part of the human experience, and it's actually part of the beauty of the human experience is that we feel the heartache, we feel loss, we feel when something that's been close to us for a long time, we feel when that energy starts to disentangle itself. And we might interpret it as painful, we might interpret it as feeling gutted or feeling disappointed, and indeed that is a sensation we can experience. But from my awareness or perspective, whenever we're going through, I guess, like stormy emotional things, it's actually a beautiful clearing. There's fears and again, disappointments and hurts that are all rising up to the surface when we have to face change or when we're being forced to face change in our own lives. And of course, it's important because those of us who are choosing to continually blossom in that regard are opening doorways also for other people, even though in a limited point of view or in that kind of circumstantial awareness in the present moment, it might look painful, it might look uncomfortable. However, on the greater expansive things, there's always divine order. There's always we are actually truly always moving up into higher love, into higher experiences of joy and bliss. And this is part of this transition period that more of us step into our rightful place as guides or teachers or speakers or whatever we are. We're infinite learners, right? But within that infinite learning, we all have things to share with one another, insights, innovations, creations, which are all part of this earthly transformation where we're moving this earth from one type of reality into another type of reality. And this other type of reality is super beautiful, and it's like paradise, and it's like heaven, and we just play and have fun, and we laugh and we cry and we heal. And so there's nothing really to be afraid of. It's just a matter of how deeply can we recognize that we are the creator of our circumstance, and that if there's things that don't align with who we are, then in our own conscious awareness we can dissolve that thread. Becoming aware of our emotional body is absolutely critical in all of this. And what I've recently discovered, and sort of part of this vlog topic, is community and change, and how if you're like me and you've gone through parts of your life feeling very alone, feeling like completely alienated from the world, and alienated even from groups of people that you thought might have been your friends or you thought might have been your community. Now is a time to really reach out, to really dig deep and find who you are and speak from that place of truth, because when we speak from that place of truth, the people, our community, our tribe, they all start showing up. And that's something I'm really so kind of excited about and humble about, and feel so blessed as all these beautiful people are starting to show up in my life and support me in a way that I've not experienced yet. And I know that it's all part of this change, that you want to feel like you have roots somewhere. You want to feel like there are people all over the world who are supporting your mission, who are supporting your own heartfelt desire, especially when you're someone who just totally supports other people's heartfelt desire. And so as I venture off on these all to love changes, and I've done a vlog already about this, I'm going to be moving the all to love site into like a membership or like an academy, and this is a living oneness, I guess you could say academy, or just the living oneness membership club. So this is of a branch of all to love, and obviously I'm all to love along with the community that's been supporting me for the past 4 years. And this is all about just spreading the message of oneness into the world in a very practical, super fun and loving way for human beings to remember their divine inheritance and to embody it fully into their beingness, so that we can move forward into the world and basically create heaven, create paradise, create this totally fucking epic reality. And truly coming from a place of knowing the answers are already within us. So all those perceived problems that we see out there, we already have all the answers to them. It's just a matter of unifying our connectivity with ourselves and obviously the totality, the collective, and then rising and rising and rising. So I'm not alone. There's going to be lots of people stepping into this kind of traveling and spreading the message kind of reality, and bringing people on board in a supportive way, which is, i.e. subscribe, become a member, sign up. It's not a lot of money. And then you support that momentum and that movement again into higher levels. So greater celebration, worldwide connectivity as far as the new paradigm, and basically how we as a population on this planet, as human beings on this planet, how are we going to ride it out? How are we going to support one another through the transition and basically solve all the problems and live in higher and higher levels of joy and bliss? So it's really, really exciting. I can't wait to be offering really special nuggets for the All to Love community, because there's quite a few people who are really excited about it already, and want to make sure that they can come to more retreats, and want to make sure that they can follow the journeying into the world and stay in touch with my yoga and my meditation practices. So basically I'm setting forth on a massive spiritual calling to pack my bags and leave my things and travel the world and just go with the flow, basically travel the world in the sense that I'm letting my higher self guide me completely and find my way and connect with all the people that I'm meant to connect with, and continue living on this higher frequency where I can just share that inspiration with all the beings that I come across. So please feel free to get in touch with me if you're interested in starting this monthly membership with me. Then if you get in touch with me, what I can do is set up a direct debit, and as soon as I get the momentum building, I'm just going to start to create the content. And I have a really, really good friend who's going to create the actual website itself and make sure that it's sustainable, and also make sure that there is opportunity for people to gain commission and all this kind of stuff as far as spreading the All to Love message and just getting it out there to the world, and making sure that we're all feeling supported and loved and in our own truth and in our own integrity, which is so important over these next few months, so that we can basically drop all of the conditions, all of the fears, all of the unrealities that don't serve humanity anymore, and that we can step into our rightful place as creators and ultimately heal all the problems, because they're not real, ultimately. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I really look forward to staying connected with you and continuing on this All to Love journey, which is just absolutely heartwarming, mind-blowing beauty. Okay, I'll see you soon. Take care. Peace out.
All to love. All to love.